This is the Middleman coming at you again from Walker Studio. I'm in Studio B back here, and we want to give God all the praise and all the glory and honor. We thank you for life, health, and strength. People, I created this broadcast to go live about maybe 5 or 6 hours ago, people. But I just decided to go live right now before I'm just about on my way to go to my doctor. I got a doctor's appointment this morning, 7:30, very early. I got to go in to my vascular doctor. In other words, got to check on these arteries, and so we asking for all of y'all prayers and all of my cyber friends. We asking for your prayers and everything. I know that it's very, very early. I'm not looking for anyone to be, none of my contacts to be online at this time. So I was just decided that I wanted to come and do this here live feed because I was going to do it. And I did do a podcast about Wake Up America. America people, our nation is in a bad shape. Um, Politically, we could say that politically, economically, we might be doing pretty good. According to the numbers, we're doing pretty good economically. But in politically, socially, in other areas of our existence, America is in need of dire need of prayer, people. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to point any fingers at no one person because it took a combination of a lot of things to get where we are and to get where we have gotten in this point in history. Um, we were looking at the incidents, and I said this here with a very heartfelt. I I read an article. I saw it on MSNBC earlier this morning about the young lady that lost her life. One in particular that lost her life, a young mother that lost her life in Dayton, Ohio shooting, the Dayton, Ohio shooting, the mass killing. And she left behind a 2 month old young girl as well as a 6 year old girl. And my heart went out to those kids and to the parents of that lady, that young lady, to the father of her kids and everything. It went my heart really went out to her because of the fact God knows I when I thought about the little young girl, the 6 years old, just she's just gonna be starting first grade this year. In other words, and then her mom, now she got to go without a mom. And my heart just went out to this here young this family of this young lady. I won't call her name. I just let it be at that. But y'all, it's in the news. You should be able to see it. Check out MBCS, MSN, CBS, MB, MSN. Check out that. And it's all in the news. You should be able to see it. And if not, you can go to my Facebook page. I did, like I said, I did a podcast. Check my podcast out. And I think I uploaded it. I put a link on it in Facebook as well. So, y'all, my heart went out to this here young lady. My heart goes out to the victims in El Paso, Texas as well. People, we are living in some very, very perilous time. And y'all know, excuse me, Jesus told us that it was going to be this way. I'm having a little sinus problem this morning, people. Um, Jesus told us that this thing was going to be this way. So what we need to do, like I told y'all in a prior podcast and video, that we need to continue to pray. Man, we need to continue to do what we need to do. But there is something we need to be aware of our surroundings. And I will repeat that again. We need to be totally aware of our surroundings when we go to these different places, when we go to these shopping centers and malls and different places like that. Even when it comes to recreation, going to parks and lakes, we should always be very, very aware of our surroundings. Be very acute. Be on. Be alert, people. Be alert because the devil is busy. He's very busy. So, old Middleman just wanted to. I just had to come back and just say these few words because, like I said, I created this. I was going to do this broadcast live about 5 hours ago or more. I was going to do it live then, but I got caught up in other things as usual. And people, believe it or not, old Middleman is yet going. As a matter of fact, You would think with me having a doctor's appointment visit this morning that I would have been totally out of it in sleep, but no, I was heavy in the ground. Number one, people, I got a lot of things going on, but believe it now, I'm not tired. I do get my rest. I just get it in a different way. And so I want my cyber friend, the one that do care about old Minute Man. Don't worry about Minute Man. Minute Man is all right. He's fine. I do get my rest, but it's just that at this particular, I love wee hours of the morning. I do my best work at wee hours of the morning. And most of the time I burn the midnight oil. And I do that. It's because of the music? I don't know. Sometimes I be doing music, sometimes I don't. I got a lot of things that's on my plate. We got my group rehearsal supposed to be tonight, but I think we got in the forecast that we might have thunderstorms this afternoon in my area. So it stands a good chance that we may not rehearse the Junior Walker and the Gospel Tritone. We may not get a chance to rehearse this evening, but I hope so because we need to rehearse. I don't want to get in the habit of missing too many rehearsals because that has a tendency to be a habit and a bad habit. And that we need to rehearse, but nevertheless, we're not going to rehearse in bad weather because number one, I don't want anyone to get struck by lightning. And I don't want to get struck by lightning, and I don't want my equipment to get struck by lightning either. So, it's be better to, just going to shut it down when the weather is bad. And also, I will also have Bible study on this night with Blog Talk Radio. And that is one of the other reasons why I wanted to come back and do this live feed this morning early. So all of you, my cyber friend, can catch this. I hope you can catch it. I was contemplating earlier this morning. I even went to my Blog Talk Radio site and I listened to last week's broadcast. Not many prior weeks, but just last week. And I was just wanting to see and to hear the quality of the broadcast. And as one of my cyber friends and good friend, Sister Kate, has mentioned something that the audio quality had done got real bad in one of the videos. And I'm not saying it was the podcast, because I think she said the podcast was very clear, as well as my sister Jackie said the same thing. But I thought it was Blog Talk Radio because I do use the phone line. I use my regular phone line to call in to Blog Talk, and I do the broadcast. And then I also be streaming it live on YouTube as it happens. So what I did this morning earlier, I was contemplating, people. I'm going to tell you, I was contemplating stopping the Blog Talk Radio. I really was. And I've been doing that broadcast and that Bible study now for about, I know, at least 9 years. I know it. I believe so. I got to try to go and see, can I find out my history on Blog Talk Radio and see, can I find out when did I sign up for the Blog Talk Radio? Because if I'm not mistaken, I signed up for Blog Talk Radio a good little bit before I started actually doing the Bible study. And if I could get in contact with my girl Flo, old Flo will know exactly, I believe, what time it was when I started this here Blog Talk Radio. So Flo, if you happen to run across this here, I'm going to see, can I find your email address? I know I had you in my contact somewhere. Everybody got kind of distant from each other. That's life. It happens like that. But at any rate, I know I had to have been in Blog Talk Radio now for at least about 9 years. However, I listened to the broadcast. I didn't listen to the whole broadcast, but I listened to about half of it. And, to me now, I don't know, to me sitting here with my stereo system, because I got my computer audio, I got it going through a mixer, an audio interface going straight to a stereo system that I have. And it didn't sound that bad. It didn't sound, and I mean, it wasn't the best quality, but it didn't sound that bad. And so I got to thinking, so that gave me a reason to want to keep the Blog Talk Radio going strong. because and plus, y'all, I'm sentimental with it. I'm sentimental with it because I've been doing it so long, and I really want to keep it going. Not that it's had that much traffic. Now, I don't had a few people listens. I don't had a few listens up in the thousands of listens. Not as many that I would really want to have, because for the sake of the gospel's sake, because the way this world is going and all this killing going on, we need this gospel and some more. Believe it. But at any rate, I was thinking about just going and just killing Blog Talk Radio and just using perhaps this application I'm using now, which is the one I just got turned on to by my brother Richard Butler here. What did I call it? Let me see here. I can't. Well, it's the StreamYard. That's what it calls, StreamYard. In other words, I was thinking about just doing my broadcast, my Bible study, using this StreamYard application, and every time I do it, I automatically go live to YouTube. I don't even have to set it up in YouTube. It just automatic. I've got it. I mean, I set the application up, and it just automatically does what it's supposed to do. And I like that because it frees me up from having to go to YouTube. With the way I've been doing it now with Blog Talk or radio, I go there and I let everybody know that I'm going to have a broadcast. Then I have to go to YouTube and I have to go to my live feed page on my Creator Studio, enable that time frame, get set the reminder, and then I got to wait, and I have to another application I got called OBS, Open Broadcast Software, and I would have to start it up and do a live stream. Then it goes from there to YouTube. That's a lot of work, people. And sometimes, believe it, after I get through with rehearsal out there in Studio A, out there where me and my tritone we rehearse, sometimes I'll be very, very exhausted after I'm done. And to come in here and then try to get me something, I have to get some grub down. I got to eat. Got to eat, in other words. So then I'm trying to rush and get everything done and ready for that Bible study. It is a little bit hectic, but after tonight, or I should say last night, this morning early, I think that I'm going to hold off on killing Blog Talk right now. I just, something just won't let me turn it loose right now. So I'm going to give it a couple of more weeks. Excuse me. I'm going to give it a couple of more weeks. Y'all, we're going to try it out again. Matter of fact, I'm going to try out some enhancement settings. And there ain't nothing much I can do about the phone line. That's out of my hand. But I'm going to see can I enhance the audio quality inside of here where I can make it louder to go into the speaker of that phone. This phone I'm using, I might need to use another phone. But nevertheless, I just want to come back and do this live feed to let everybody know old Mitty Man been at it all night again. I got to go to the doctor. I'm already ready to go. I got my appointment in about another, let's see what those smartwatch says, 6 o'clock right now. My appointment is in 1 hour and a half. In other words, I got an hour and a half. I'll be there. So y'all pray for me, man. Pray for the victims in El Paso. Pray for the victims in Cincinnati. I mean, not Cincinnati, but Dayton, Ohio. And people, I got to reiterate on that about that young lady that lost her life and left that 2-month-old baby back in and a 6-year-old girl. That really touched my heart because, see, I have a 6-year-old granddaughter myself, great-granddaughter. Y'all know I always talk about my Ren. Y'all done seen me post it on YouTube and on Facebook many times. And I often, when I saw and read that story about that young mother and about her leaving behind that 6-year-old girl, that just hit home with me because that is exactly Ren's age. She's turned 6 this year and she's going to first grade this year. So that my heart really ached for that family, that young lady, and for those kids that they don't have a mama now. So y'all, I mean, let's not hate the people that did the shooting. No, because it's not really them, but it's that old Satan. It's Satan that is behind all this here crazy stuff, y'all. We just got to pray that God's will be done in this earth. Let us pray hard and let us pray for the victim, that God would ease their pain and let them get through this. God always answers prayer. So with that being said, this is Mitty Man, and until the next Bible study, the next podcast, the next video feed, live feed, whatever you get into, if God ain't in it, it's best that you come out of it because it's going to come to nothing. Till then, this is Mitty Man saying peace, and hopefully that we will see you tonight in the Blog Talk Radio with the live stream on YouTube Bible study. Walk through the word with the Mitty Man. Peace and good morning.